Hi, I'm David Hankins,
I'm Paul Hankins.
and this is A Week in Power Squared, our 20th vlog.
Yep.
Each week we try to talk about what's going on with the comic book and sort of talk a little bit about past issues and things like that. So this week, I guess the big news for us is issue number 9 is complete. I'm not sure exactly when it'll be coming out, probably sometime later this year. We're trying to get 6 and 7 launched, so to speak. But it's good to get keep the issues going. So we are up to issue 9's done, and we're still working on issue 10. So it is progress in motion.
Yes.
Or whatever the right word would have been. Last week we were talking about issue number 2 as sort of a kind of getting people up to speed. If you haven't read the issues, which we encourage you to do, just sort of talking about what was going on in the issues. And issue 3 was part of a 3-story arc, and it introduces 2 new villains who are also followers of Dr. Atlas, Dr. Brubaker and Dr. Reynolds, his assistant, and they come to San Romero to teach science to replace Instructor Miller, who has gone underground. And in the issue, we always use their powers for good for the first time, besides saving their uncle's life. Marty breaks up a robbery in progress.
Yes.
On campus, and Eli tries to get up his courage to talk to Jennifer and ends up saving her from being kidnapped. And that happens also in issue number 3. So it's kind of an action-packed issue in some ways.
Yes.
And introduces, again, new characters and new adventures for the boys. So we encourage you to, of course, buy issue 3 after you've bought 1 and 2, and you probably want to buy 4 and 5 as well to get ready for issue number 6, which will be coming out sometime, hopefully in the next few months or a few weeks. I don't know when. As part of that, we've gone back and contacted some of the people that had helped, who had done sort of publicity for us or marketing for us. Coverage, good word. People had done, we had an interview and a review and a preview all done for 3, 4, and 5 when they came out. We've gone back to those people, see if they're interested. And so far, we've only heard back from First Comic News. And I suspect they'll be doing a review of 6 and 7 when they come out. So that'll be good. Their reviews they're the only people that have actually reviewed all 5 issues so far. And I think they've been pretty fair as far as their assessment of them. So you'll see in 5 and 6, when we 6 and 7, a change in the style. I get all the numbers confused.
That happens when you have so many issues in production at the same time.
Yeah, you're sort of talking back on issue 3 and 9 and 10 and 6 and 7. So anyway, 6 and 7, you'll see it's a real change in the style of the book. And you see the beginnings of that on 3. We had Rachel, who is the main artist, do a cover for 3. So you can see the change in the style starting, hopefully a little bit there, but I think 6 and 7 is a little closer to what we envisioned it to look like when we started out this process. Is that true?
Yeah.
Really nothing new on 10 this week. We are still working on our hopeful Kickstarter, trying to figure out tiers and things we can have as what do you call when you give something away at a tier?
Backer rewards.
Okay, backer rewards. And so we're still working on kind of piecing those together, and hopefully we'll have that kind of lined up fairly soon. And launch the Kickstarter when we do. And we're also trying to work on we have a motion comic video. If you've looked at the website or the YouTube channel, we do have a little introductory motion comic. We'd like to have a second one for 6 and 7, and maybe another one for the Kickstarter as well. So hopefully those will be coming soon as well. So anything else you want to talk about today?
Well, nothing new.
Okay.
If that's the case, then be sure to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Ring the bell if you want to know when these videos go up. And share this video if you think other people would like it too.
Yeah, we would appreciate any and all support.
All these things help our small channels like ours grow.
Right. And we have a lot of growth ahead, hopefully. A lot of room to grow, at least. Anyway, so until next week, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins.
And this has been a week in Power Squared.